Fala galera, Black, e bora para as finais, né? King versus Chase, né? O King ganhou do servidor NA e o Chase ganhou do servidor brasileiro, né? Que era o Sombra. Vamos ver quem é que vai ser o campeão da final aqui, pessoal. Começou. Time amarelo é o King e o time vermelho é o Chelsea. Vamos ver se o King vai fazer a mesma coisa que ele fez contra o NA, né? Eles foram direto para a torre principal, onde fica a coroa. E vamos ver, né? Se vão mudar de estratégia, né?
Kings really looking to get multiple entry points here. And yeah, interestingly,
Os Shells estão se agrupando para atacar, velho. Acho que eles não foram atacar. E o King já estão derrubando a torre aqui, ó. E o Shells está parado lá na base.
And they're just bursting this down as Chester's still kind of getting into position and formulating a strategy here.
Yes, Chester not actively moving, not the entire group from the spawn. This is interesting. They started moving out and then they gathered back towards the spawn point.
Yeah, now they have occupied base 9, but currently Chess right now only has 2 bases. Kings leading 4-2 and have this Tower of Occupying under fire. I mean, it's already down to 65%. We are going to need to see a response here. Otherwise, Chess are going to have such a huge foothold around the Tower of Victory early on in this game. Okay, now we're 4-4 here in bases.
Chess, still most of their troop is actually at the starting point. Now Kings, they have rotated so that they can actually check the amount of members.
Agruparam aqui, ó, para derrubar o cara, ó.
All the way
Derrubaram.
Nice one to pick up here. Now, it does feel like we're finally starting to see Chess on the move. They are still mostly grouped up in the southwest, but we are having some small battle here. Yeah, we're starting to see a small battle.
O preferido da galera que diz que é o mais forte mesmo é o King.
Losing these members would be a lot of control given over to
Pelo jeito, o King já... O time do King tá matando mais.
Tower of Occupying is down to 30%, G-Clef.
Frost loses 1 life. 30%! So, are they trying to invade?
Yeah, they want to look for a late interrupt here, and they actually have the numbers advantage. This is a huge sweeping push here from Chess, very organized, and they should be able to win this fight.
This is the outskirt, but the main troop is also swinging to base number 1, the Tower of Occupying 1.
It's so close. 20%.
I see a lot of members going in. This is still
King já vai na frente, com 3.000 pontos. E o Chase, 2.500 e pouco.
But here we go, the boss.
Especial aqui, ó.
All right, here's the big fight as a late contest comes through from Chess. They're trying to break through this choke point. Fearless in a big spot here, getting 2 kills.
O cara aqui, ó.
3-4, he picks
King
up here,
Fear.
going for a 5th.
Massacrando todo mundo. Tá doido. Cara é forte. Guerreirão aqui. Berserk, né?
Fearless getting some serious work done.
Amassando
That's why they
todo
call him
mundo.
King Fearless.
Yeah, throw weapons can be knocked down, but immediately just something back rolling.
Chase.
Like he used all
Esse
the
cara
stacks,
aqui, ó.
but was able to dodge some of the damage. Though, great job.
Now notice a lot of the speed of the Tower of Occupying going down has been reduced. Like, they have interrupted this. The Tower of Occupying, otherwise uncontested, would have been taken by now, but they've really slowed this down. Kings, though, winning the fight otherwise, as King Fearless is doing a lot of work, but they're losing so many members otherwise.
Yeah, I know. Kings, they were doing damage to the tower, but it has stopped at 15. Now, here's the main fight. They still maintain somewhat of a control, but they haven't pushed. The main troop is actually on the other side of the camera as well. Some of the lives being lost, as you can tell. Some of the players are already on 1 heart only. Oh, the lightning hits AoE. Here's Jennifer.
Jennifer 11
full 3 hearts so far with Megan. So this is a powerful party.
This is a powerful, Phil Serpent's clan setup here. Although Jennifer does go down, we'll see if we'll get revived through here. It looks like we will.
The world on the other side. They're trying to target each other. Do see your opponent trying to target down.
All right, this is a really, really critical moment.
Ó, o líder aqui deve ser o líder, né? King tá com a
Looks like he is going to fall as
Capacete
well
de
as
conquistador.
Panata.
Yeah,
Deve
for
ser
now,
o
they're not
líder.
having the 1v1 from the top tier, but trying to take care of all the members that
Tower
can't be taken
occupying.
down quickly.
É, o
Getting
nome
so
dele é
low,
King,
by
né?
the way.
Deve
G
ser o
only
líder
4%
mesmo.
left, 3%,
É, não,
3.6
King
here. It is
É o nome
falling.
do
I think Kings
servidor.
are likely to get this, but there's so many chess members in here.
Oh,
We'll
nome
Chess
see.
do
coming in
clã,
for the
né? Quer
invade.
dizer, nome
Less
do
than
clã.
2%.
So
1.5.
close.
Let's see who gets the final last hit for the points.
Derrubaram,
Kings
que
will get it.
derrubou.
Cream Chiz is the one who gets the last one here now. The channel is a different story as this fight is going to continue. A lot of ultimates being tossed in here.
Que
but
derrubou.
Chess
Deve ter
is
sido os King que
losing
derrubou, que tá na
ultimately the bigger
frente.
battle.
Did you see Kings? They actually waited for the perfect time to unleash all the ultimates at the perfect time with lots of big AoEs that does the most damage. Some like rapid shots, automatons, so big AoE damage, especially from the archers.
Olha,
They've
o
timed
King
it
tá
really well from
massacrando, viu?
Kings.
Now, ultimately, right now, Chess
310
also only
a
have 4 normal
200.
bases compared to King's
Sem
5th
diferença
normal
de
base.
kill.
So there is a buff disparity here as well, as King's members do have a little bit of extra power here in this fight. So here's Fit 89, taking a quick look at him, taking out our friend Titty Boys here. And Gwyneth also running for the hills here, as we're going to see some of these Checkmate members regroup to try to take him out.
Yes, it's about the boss base now.
Yeah, the channel is 15 seconds, so it takes a long time to get. So we're still seeing so much contest here from some of our chess members, as King Fearless trying to go in alone here, getting a lot of space bought for his teammates to try to follow up.
At the moment you climb up, you cannot have the entire party go above the wall, so it's really hard to invade directly. There's a big...
All right, Kings have gotten the base. They got it, G-Clef. The boss base is theirs. And now we're seeing a second tower of occupying under fire here. And that's started up by some of these chess server members. As a large fight here is breaking out with way more.
Dessa vez o King mudou de estratégia, né?
This one actually might be slightly better for chess because they do have a lot more respawn from the
Na outra
base.
luta,
I'm talking base 11 and 10.
esse foi direto pra torre, né? Viu que o time NA não é muito forte, foi logo direto pra torre pra derrubar a coroa. E aqui não, aqui tá pau a pau aqui, derrubando as torres, pessoal.
That was a massive setup there from
Olha o
the
bolo que
World.
mataram aqui agora.
Heals are coming through and the World is just
Ó,
continuing to push.
especial mítica
Currently
Well managed
18
backstep.
dead for chess.
da lutadora única.
Invincibility
É
is
bonito,
really important because some of the skills that let you be invincible for a couple of seconds, not able to take any stats debuff. So knowing that perfect moment is crucial.
You can see Megan here and Boss MC
Being
trying to
chased
push.
by Megan.
Yeah, they're trying
and
to push.
Jennifer.
They're trying to push on him, but he's just kiting back. He's doing so much damage. Boss MC is super low. He gets the heal.
There's the World Scald right next to.
He's got so much protection, and he is actually winning this fight.
But
Big
the war
AoE.
the war is happening on the other side. This is the middle line that they're trying to take away. Chess is.
Chess starting to get some players.
Big Room Fighter ultimates happening
Oh,
left
massive!
and right.
That was huge. That was no defense there.
Especial
So
aqui,
many
ó.
chess members taken out. 40
Deletou um boy, ó.
G-Clef. And they have 7 already eliminated from the battle. No revives left. They are starting to lose members here in a big way. As
Yeah,
Jennifer
that's why
11.
Brazier
Jennifer
of Soul,
11.
Brazier of Soul. It's that crucial. Got the heals coming back. That's big. One of the big cooldowns from Scald. 50% HP. Brazier of Soul still about half of its HP left.
Okay, Jennifer 11 does survive here, which is huge because every single carry. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Well, I spoke
Eita,
too soon.
derreteram Jennifer.
Immediately burst it
Jennifer
down
down.
with the stun, I believe, right there.
Tá doido.
And was
É
in the
forte,
knock
viu?
position. Even
The
the
World.
Scald had it.
The World. He's going after Megan. He's going after Megan.
Without the pairing, Megan falls
Just
as well.
Not enough power here, and they need to retreat. I think Chess needs to get out of here because they're slowly losing this. They have so many of their critical members here. They're losing lives on their carries, and the World is still 3 hearts, full health, nothing to worry about. They've got
Only
that boss
5
base.
compared to 19 dead. Can be revived by the Brazier later on, but dead without any hearts on their head.
G-Clef, you can
Chess.
see we've got our mini map now shown on the screen, so you guys can follow along with us. I really like
Vai,
this change. But
faz a diferença em
Tower
dobro de kill,
occupying
ó.
number 3.
King
They're
tá
starting to
matando
take
mais
damage. We're seeing Kings
que o
start
dobro.
to make a move. They know they have control over the middle here. Is Chibibi 69 pushing through again onto Akma.
Ma!
He is down, and that's his last revive. The next time he dies, he is just dead. He is
Yeah.
out of the fight. Another critical member here for Chess getting eliminated.
That's how important this Brazier of Soul is, Kings. They do want to focus this down immediately. You see members of Chess trying to come, but there's a wave of Kings ahead. They just cannot break through to come all the way.
Is the Reser of Soul, which means all server, not just your clan, gets an extra heart. This is the most important one, and it looks like they are going to secure it here, G-Clef. And there's only a few members you can see with 2 hearts, but they're about to have 3 in just a moment when this is
They're bursting in, all the ultimates coming down for the big AoEs! It seems like they are going to get it.
Eita, treta da ICM.
Back to 0.
Tá doido.
Chess. They had the members,
especial
but they just came
aqui,
like a
mítica,
second too
da
late.
Akira.
Just a little bit too late. So many members here now dying
Oh,
on the
even
commitment.
they still had the ultimate saved up.
53 died.
Oh.
And it
Os
failed.
Shays aqui tudo morto, olha. A galera vermelha tudo
Chess is
arriada
in
aqui.
serious trouble, G-Clef.
Só o
You
cadáver.
can see it on the face there of Caesar. He knows this is not a good situation
Yeah, you
at
see a lot of
all.
black hearts, which means, 54 dead
It seems like
from Chess.
the Phil Serpents clan has been one of the big clans here to try to disrupt these plays. And so if you when
Master
you see
H
this Phil symbol,
getting
man,
chased
Master H is in
by
serious
Fit
trouble.
89 and the party.
But when you see these Phil Serpents
Moment
members,
you get knocked or the movement.
I mean, he's dead.
Eva.
G-Clef. He's got no way out.
Yeah, that's a backstab.
But so many of these members of these clans are falling like flies now. They have 60 just straight up
Do you have the
eliminated.
evasion buff?
He's doing some work.
Será
He's
que
trying to
consegue?
fight back, but
Ou vai
59
amassar?
is here.
Yeah, it seems like the
É,
evasion's
consegue
okay,
não,
but
é.
there's just
Mas
way
matou
too many
um,
taking them
mas
out.
matou
them
os
at
3
least.
ainda.
But no one's coming for help. You
Essa
got no assault
Master-
help nearby.
Master aqui.
Just so outnumbered here.
Still putting out all
Such
the
a
powers.
great fight. I mean,
Seems like he had all
Caramba.
the buffs to himself, saved up
É
for the
todo
moment.
mundo.
oh my god, he's actually kind of turning it around a
Gets
little
the
bit.
AoE.
Ela tenta matar, não
See
consegue
what
não.
he
É.
can do when he gets out of this CC here, doing some extra damage. Gets the knockdown onto Fit 89. Now he might escape. If he can get them out, he might actually
Ooh.
get out of here. G-Clef, this is actually
Another big
crazy.
step shot.
He gets pulled back, and here comes Fit 89. Oh, he's
and
not
the
going to get them out.
trap.
Trap is
And
huge.
the
He gets the
automaton.
heal. He's getting the heals. He's actually healing up a little bit here. He's actually surviving. They're actually
Oh,
turning this
man.
around. Fit
Olha,
89
voltou atrás agora. Agora correu, é.
turnaround
Okay,
here. He's on the
so
Aí não, vai.
Down. Got the trap. Moving slow.
Deu certo tipo guerreiro
Master
agora.
H out of control right now. He's
Chase,
playing
no.
so well.
It seems like Fit
Fugiu.
89 will get away.
Wow.
Usually after the first knock, there's a following CC with the team members, but it's just Master H here. So
Now
it's not
he's
the
actually
case.
going to take some of these members nearby here.
Oh, there's the
Kingstown.
ward right next to him, so he actually got
Yeah.
taken down
As
immediately.
soon as the
Matou
wall
agora.
stood up, they called a hit for backup, and down he goes.
Oh,
And I was going to
painful.
mention, I mean, the big picture here is still not great. Chess have lost 66 players. They have no revives. They're out of the picture. So it's about 236 players here to about 180 or so, or high 50s for Chess. They are massively outnumbered for the rest of this battle. We've got 46 minutes left. And that third tower of occupying is down to 10%. And Kings slowly but surely
There
are
it
looking
is.
to take it out as Johan's in trouble as well. Down
Yeah.
he goes.
Yeah, with the leap, taking him down. Also has some CCs and power up occupying 2% with the second boss space.
Derrubaram.
Seems so, Kings.
It looks like
Quem
Now
derrubou
another
a
tower.
base
And
aqui, a
points
alta
for them
torre.
so many points
Foi
going
pra
over.
4.200 e os Shays
Now
1.800 só
Jennifer
de
11 also
ponto.
fighting the world, and
Oh, they
Jennifer
cannot
11.
fight the world again.
last revive gone. Megan trying to
Megan
come
right
in here.
next to.
The last members here, Phil
Immediate-
Serpents
But will
falling.
survive
For
with
now.
the coming clutch heal from the Scald.
Big ultimate from the Scald as well.
It had the invincible for a split second,
There's
but
outnumbered so hard. G-Clef,
Só
they're
especial
trying their best.
mítica da
Jennifer goes back
Scald.
live with the revive from the Scald, but will be sniped and taken down immediately.
Yeah, this time that death is real.
That's crucial. With a big
Megan
about-
also eliminated.
Mhm.
And
What
2
about-
boss spaces.
That's huge. You're losing a lot of your respawn. Now, Chess, I think they will gather troop and go for the final push. Near the crown, I
Os
think
Shays estão perdendo feio, viu?
by now, I think it's better for Kings to actually gather troop, go for the third boss tower, and then let them take maybe not take the entire tower for the final moment. But
Well,
the crown fight is what matters
Pode
the
ver que
most.
as torres
Crown
estão
fight
bem
is what matters the
amarelinhas
most,
por aqui, ó.
and for Chess. I think you need to try to regroup as best as you can, which is what they're doing. If you look at the southwest of the map, they're trying to catch any stragglers they can and get some numbers back together to look for a contest of either that final Tower of Occupying or the fight for the Tower of Victory itself. As you can see, the world is definitely shot calling right now as he's off here on his lonesome, but he's definitely giving communications to the clans about what they're going to do next, which is why we're taking a look at him right now as they look to make their next move here. Already working on Tower of Occupying 2, their third and final boss base to take. These are permanent, which means that when you respawn as Chess, it takes so much longer to come in and regroup for that Tower of Victory fight. Look at all these black hearts. That means all of these players you see on your screen right now have one life left.
Look, everyone around the spawn. The king actually headed for the spawn as we speak.
Here they go.
Na base, olha. Atacar os caras, olha.
I'm going to finish this
The
game
moment
right now.
they heal, can they do them to get away? Oh, I think
we know what's happening, G-Club.
the moment
I am too scared to say it.
Pena que não pode matar
the
aí
moment
dentro.
they go out from the safe zone, they are going to be spawn camped.
Oh, I don't want to say it, G-Club.
The thing is, they can't even get out, but they do have to get out to find those basers around the field to get those 90 back on some footings.
Oh, this is
can't.
torturous. This is torturous. They're grouping all of their main carries. This is the second the world here grouping now towards
There's a party.
spawn.
Yeah, there's a party going around
Yeah.
at 5 o'clock to 4 o'clock right now. This is the party that you see on screen. I think the world is on the chase
The
to
Unleashed,
take this team down.
the Unleashed clan here with a few checkmate stragglers are trying to rejoin here to help get them out of the base. But all the while, that second Tower of Occupying is going down. So it's not like Kings are just camping the spawn. They're doing multiple things at once here to control the flow of this battle. As you can see, Unleash, this clan has to be the hope to break them out of their base here, and they're trying to rejoin. They're actually regrouping and heading the other direction instead.
Yeah, big sniping party is going around while the Tower of Occupying 2 is actually being taken down 12% as we speak. A lot of members on that tower, as you can
Já
see.
era Boy MC. Esse Boy MC é muito forte e
The
aqui
leader
tá
round table,
apanhando. ó.
Boss MC is just out of the fight.
O
That
cara
was his last
ficou
life.
dançando ali ó, no cadáver de Boys
The world,
MC.
and with a couple more skulls and the archers to keep him tracked.
So really effectively, they're at sub 100 people
The
actively
tower's
on the
down.
map.
All
It's
three
down.
towers are down now.
Chess have sub 100 active players that can do anything because the rest of their members who are down to 1 revive are stuck in the safe zone and cannot leave. And now Kings has 5 bases, and they're going to start removing the other bases here of Chess one by one as they look for the Tower of Victory. It's already under fire.
Yeah, which is bad news. About 40% of their members are like totally dead. They have to somehow manage to escape and find those extra lives around the map.
So see,
Do they have the scouts?
Chess are down to 4 bases
Master
now.
H?
I mean, he did something
This
before.
time he's getting pinned
Pessoal
down.
aqui ó, do
He's
Mítica.
alone this time.
Oh, movement decrease. He's
Arqueira.
pinned down. The knocks are there. Can he survive? This one seems a lot
If
more
he dies,
ease.
Olha,
He's
Master,
last life, but
esse aqui é
stuck in
forte, esse
spawn
Master.
with
Mas
everybody
tá levando um
else.
cacete.
Huge pickup if they get him.
Away the roll.
He's down. Oh, gets the heal. Gets the heal.
Last second alive. There's his knock.
Já era.
He's dead, G-Clef.
I think he's gone, yeah.
He's stuck in the spawn, and they lost another base. They're down to 3 bases. The Tower of
E
Victory
quem tá
still
levando?
slowly but surely
Ninth
is
again.
getting down.
Tá
But they're
ganhando de
killing off
lavada.
these carries. Like you said, the scouts are finding them, and they're taking them out, preventing the attempt to free that spawn point. Now, they do have those members. If you
Mesmo
guys
aqui,
look at the
Mítica
minimap there,
Tier
coming
3.
across, they should be able to get
Valkyria
out of the base now,
Mítica
but it's
Tier
just
3.
way too
Caramba.
late. They've lost 107 members.
Olha, já tô na torre principal pra derrubar, pra pegar a coroa. Pra terminar a Copa.
About done, but Chess will have one final stand. They'll have
Yes.
one last push.
It does Chess trying to get the normal bases to at least
Já,
match
Tier
the
3
cost,
Mítica.
the blessing.
Caramba. Haja dinheiro, galera.
And level 3
Pra
now,
ter um bonequinho
perhaps
desse,
at
viu?
level 4 or 5 when they go for the big last second fight, last minute fight. Maybe not on the Tower of Victory, but when there's crowns, they have to walk into one of those boss bases.
This is the fight here in the north side of the map that you guys see.
Continha
where
de 500
they're
mil
trying to actually
dólares.
get a regroup to join up with their base as well, but they're getting cut off here and losing a lot of these members. They're down to their last and final life.
Trying to catch a couple of those scout members from Kings near the hills for the information being, but they're also being chased, as you can see. The world like herding them from the 12 o'clock. I need some open world members.
Right now, if you look at the clock to your bottom left, that's not the real clock in this game. The clock is actually the Tower of Victory's health that you can see in the bottom center of your screen. When that's done and the crown starts moving, Chess are likely to lose this game. So they have to figure out how to regroup before then. But the problem is Kings only have a few members on the Tower of Victory, and they're just cleaning everybody else up here. Again, hiding in this safe zone is their only option for the moment.
So, Wolf, I'm sensing if the crown goes to base 1, the game might just be over real soon. But if the crown has to go to base 3 or 2 for the boss spaces, then I think Chess might have some chance to actually break in.
I mean, that's their best hope.
Yeah,
especially
so you have
I
2
think,
out of 3.
Yeah,
that's a nice chance.
That's a good point, because both of those bases are way better for them, and I think you'd probably prefer 2, but either way, it's almost equidistant. But getting out of the base is going to be so hard because they're doing the Tower of Victory slowly. They're not playing this risky. And they only get one fight with all these low health or low revive bars. If this group dies, your numbers go from right now they're at about 110 to like 70.
Half are gone.
More than half.
More
than half. They're down
it's
to
like
110 players right now against 231. So they have twice the numbers of Chess. If they get a comeback here, Legend of Ymir players will remember this moment forever. Like, this will be one of the biggest comebacks the world has ever seen.
They need like 2-3 Razors immediately. I don't know if they actually have the power to bring it down with this many members.
I mean, they are looking for them on the map as best as they can, but it is just so hard to get out on the map. And not only that, but you don't have the firepower to take them down, like you were saying. As a Brazier of Soul
Here we go. They
is found.
are attempting to it. They have to burn all the skills. Okay,
this could be such a game changer. This could be such a game changer.
Chains aqui, ó. Quem derrubar a braseira aqui.
It just doesn't. They don't have the
Vai juntar
firepower.
pontos.
The Kings players are going to come over here and contest this.
Where are the top tier from Kings?
They're coming through, spilling through the choke point out of the Tower of Victory, and they're coming over to contest. Here they come.
If the snipe party, the world, comes through towards this Brazier of Soul, the game actually might be done.
Here they come. They're starting to spill out.
Spilling out from the
This
center.
could be the final fight.
Chegou a galera, ó. Vai matar tudo, entendeu?
And the Brazier of Soul is not even close to dead. Not even halfway.
149.
They are just going to get wiped here. I think GClef, this might be the
Aí, ó.
final moment in this game.
Chegou o King, ó. Derrubaram a galera. Eita, mística atrás de mística. Que especial, galera. Oxe, limparam. Deixaram de derrubar o braseiro aqui, ó. O King. Os King derrubaram. A galera todinha aqui, ó.
And all is said and done, it's not even at half health. They couldn't even get close,
Yeah,
but that was their best chance.
Long time.
And especially with the low number of archers they have left, they just cannot burst it down. That was it. I think that's the moment where this game ended. They had one more chance, and sure, we were going to play it out. Obviously, Kings will have to finish the Tower of Victory and look for that touchdown. But I think from here on out, Chess knows there is just simply no good play. They are in checkmate.
Big moment. Yeah, as you mentioned, if the soul is taken by Kings, that is like a seal already.
Look at this. They're also preventing Gessis, Gwyneth, Hamba from getting in here and trying to look for a steal.
No,
steal is basically
all the way over there.
But they're like, no, none of you, no one can even be in auto attack range of the Brazier. And meanwhile, this is still going down to 35%.
Oh, this one,
Olha.
you have to.
Vai matar bocado agora.
Boom.
46 dead.
Especial aqui da torre. Se não escapar ligeiro, morre. É rico aqui.
If you used it earlier or if you mistime it, you're in trouble. I just don't think they care that much at this point, GClef, because they've got
A galera entrando pra derrubar a torre.
Yeah, it does not matter.
Tudo, ó, os coração tudo vermelhinho, ó, tudo full. E os chains, tudo 1, 2, 0.
I'm really curious which member of Kings is watching them right now. There is someone, like one prison warden outside of the base. It's probably the world. It's probably the world. One of the worlds.
A torre tá em 29% aqui, ó, de HP. Tá quase derrubando. A última chance dos Chains é tentar tomar a coroa, né? A última chance. Pra ver se consegue ganhar.
Alright, 25%.
This is a pretty quick burst.
Well, they have so many archers.
No contest. Yeah, they have no other contests.
There's just nothing for Chess to do to get in here. And Well, ultimately, I think what Chess has decided, which is why they're still grouped up in their spawn, is they're hoping for those touchdown points, like you mentioned, to be at either the third or second touchdown, so they can maybe go for one last-minute steal. Like, they burst down the crown, grab it, and then they get lucky with the new spawn. Maybe they get. That's what you have to hope, right? You have to pray.
Exactly. There are lots of conditions that Chess has to beat first in order to even start fighting against Kings. See a lot of archers because they can be around the field, making it easier to escape from the grabs, the pulls. But if you look right next to tower, there's a lot of berserkers and also some rune fighters. They're just clumped up that we just cannot see.
All right, some of these members of Chess are starting to come in for the contest here. 10% left. If they could look for some burst, I mean, again, it's a feeble attempt. It's likely not going to work. I don't want to overhype this, but they've got one more chance, maybe.
Above 89.
7% vai derrubar agora a torre.
Keep your eye on those Chess tombstones. They're going to start stacking up. No one can get in.
Man, if a member from Chess can actually steal the last hit on Tower of Victory, can you?
E aí, o personagem mais forte que tem aqui é esse daqui, ó. Do Kings. É só fazendo o guarda-costa, né? E a galera derrubando a torre.
3%, they're bursting down.
Fazendo papel de guarda, né?
It is going to go over.
About to fall.
No one's even in range.
Yeah, they can't even catch.
We're not even watching it.
0.5% Tower Victory. This fall.
Okay,
right, who's going to pick it up is the real question. We all know the
Derrubaram a torre.
Oh, Adrian, they gave it to Adrian.
Vamos levar a coroa. Bora ver se os Shanes vão conseguir tentar tomar a coroa deles, né?
So it's not the worst for Chess, but
Aqui,
their
ó.
power level is just so low right now with the amount of lives lost.
Adrian from Equilibrium is one of the larger members on Kings and a pretty well-known player for those who play on the Kings server. So
Aqui, ó.
feels pretty cool that he's actually the one who gets
Levar
to
a
carry
coroa pra
this time
cá.
instead of the world.
E
They're
os Shanes
sharing
estão na porta ali, ó, pra tomar a coroa.
Towards the chest
Os
side
Shanes.
and then walking towards the two.
Yeah,
That's like a celebration mark.
It is a ceremony. They know they have this one. They are going to look to eliminate as many chess members as possible. There are only 50 chess members currently not completely defeated in this match. The game is over. We are just watching the ceremony here.
This is a red carpet moment.
Absolutely.
But a very slow and a long taking one.
I think it's cool they let Adrian carry it this time, though. You know, share the love. As you can see, some smiles here as well on the chess members, and they're typing a lot in chat, probably giving condolences to
Jennifer's
the server.
still alive, though. We saw Jennifer.
One Jennifer
A coroa aqui, ó,
against
descendo.
the world.
The world
two of the
of
worlds.
people.
Então,
And also 230.
já sabe quem é que vai ser campeão aqui, né? O Shanes não conseguiu chegar nem perto da coroa pra tomar.
Take some time. A couple more minutes to actually get.
Tô
Okay.
perdendo de lavada.
Jennifer.
They might actually
Is
kill,
Jennifer Megan
they might
being
actually kill
tossed?
all of
Okay,
them.
was able to dodge some damage, but the world chasing.
There are only
Backstab.
30 members left.
Stuns. Working a little bit, but not entirely.
Jennifer.
Still the buff.
Jennifer corre, ó. E essa daqui é
Good catch,
Jennifer's
though.
last
mítica tier 3 já.
Go for the star,
Caramba, aqui, ó.
arrow, stun.
O King aqui vai atrás dela, ó. Da Jennifer.
Yeah, that's a big
Ele
area.
consegue derrubar?
Cases of stun,
Aí, ó. Conseguiu chegar, derrubou.
Continuous CC into
Eita, hit kill.
It's torture, G-Club. It's not right. The only members...
These ultimates are just being burned. Oh,
Os
caras são muito
no
fortes,
fight
né?
here. There's zero fight.
No, it's I only
there's
see...
Sem chance do
There are some contests. I saw some
servidor
I
sombra
saw
da
some
galera do
people
Brasil aqui
around,
ganhar
yeah.
desse time aqui. É,
Couple of members
os
coming
caras são
from
fora
chess.
da curva.
So there
São muito
are
fortes.
3 members who are not in the safe zone. I guess now 6 as if you left briefly. But otherwise, there are 20 members of chess right now hiding in the safe zone as we have this victory march.
Yeah, and for those of you who might be new, we also have the UI for Adrian with the crown below King. 100% HP has always been 100% HP because there's just zero contest.
Yeah, the only way for this crown to be dropped is if Adrian loses his internet connection.
Yeah, or your own, or not your own, or a different clan from your server attacks onto you, and then you drop your crown to transfer that to someone else.
We're getting close to the moment, G-Clef. It is about to happen. We're about
Já
to
tá chegando na
crown
base para finalizar.
another
See the glow of
Ymir
light?
World Cup champion.
In base number 2.
So close to it.
They already have the tower. And they knew these were the small steps to be made to go for this big crown moment. Already 8,000. I think that should bring them to like 11,000 of a point with the touchdown score.
And here it comes, G-Clef. We're about to crown our season 2
Já acabou,
winners.
galera.
It is
Vitória dos Kings.
Ymir Cup World Championship
Kings, né?
Season
Quer dizer,
2. The grand finale, the
a equipe aqui, ó.
are
Elite.
Server. King Server with another dominant win here in our finals. They will be the ones
Aí,
to
galera.
lift the trophy and join our legend match later
Galera
on
de
today
peso, viu?
to face off against Korea. A valiant attempt.
Aí foi bem dizer Ásia versus Ásia, né? Quer dizer, né?
Master H, who had such a phenomenal performance, but
Galera, esse aqui foi o vídeo aqui mostrando aqui, né? A Copa. Os Kings ganharam. Quem gostou do vídeo aí, se inscreva no canal e deixa o like aí, galera. Eu vou deixar os codezinhos aí, viu? Do cupom da Copa Ymir. Valeu, galera. Fui.